there, this is Jennifer Lynn Warren from American Horror Stories Coven, and you're watching The Horror Show. Wait, horror what?
Horror Show. Yes, ma'am.
Horror? I was like, Horror Network, horror. Hey there, you're watching. Oh, shit. This is Jennifer Lynn Warren from American Horror Stories Coven, and you're watching The Horror Show. Yes, that is what you're watching. Should I do that again?
It's okay, we do bloopers too.
Awesome. Now I know where I'm going to end up.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to The Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I mean, Fuego here.
And we are here to do another advanced horror movie review, and then we've got another one next week. But the one we're talking about today is, I kind of like that we have this red curtain here. Because
so low budget.
I might be able to actually put the pictures of good movies here to counterbalance what we're about to say.
We just watched a bad one.
Guys, we just saw The Prodigy.
Really?
Which was starring the kid from Stephen King's It, who played Georgie.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't know his real name. He's
Yes.
forever Georgie.
Neither myself, but.
but I will. We'll do this like our overall, or we'll do this like our usual reviews, starting with our overall thoughts. And
yeah, we're gonna try to be nice here, but.
well, we're gonna be honest. That's the important thing. And I did not enjoy this movie. I thought it was. I knew I wasn't. It's not that I went in wanting to not like it. It's just that the trailer did not show to me a movie that was going to be terribly interesting, and unfortunately, the film backed that up. It was.
Yeah.
It was full of tropes. It was full of predictability, and it was just basically watching time pass. It was watching a clock go. Because it's all stuff that we've seen before. I won't rail too much at the beginning, except to say no, I was not a fan. Fuego?
Yeah, it's funny because we watched this trailer with Susie, you know, being a parent herself, and she's like, nope, nope, nope. And maybe the sheer fact that she has little chillins of her own, you know, added some interest or whatever. But this film is poorly acted and just very much thinking it's a little bit slicker than it actually is in a lot of ways, you know, because it's a well-made film, but so poorly scripted and produced. So yeah, what are you gonna say?
So we'll do the story real quick.
Yep, and he is coughing for a good reason, John.
It's fucking.
Let it all out. Let it all out.
So the story is stupid.
Yeah.
Extremely stupid.
Extremely. Especially once the reveal transpires.
And convenient, and... Well, we knew it was going to be something like this because the very first trailer had the whole tick-tock thing, where the guy's literally, I'm now speaking to the person inside this boy's body.
Exactly.
So there was... no surprises.
So they gave that reveal, like...
in the very first trailer.
Yeah. In the promotional material, they gave the biggest and best reveal away. Stupid.
And not only that, there was literally one time in the entire movie, there was 2 times that the audience reacted. Only one was a result of a scare, and that scare was in the first trailer. It is such a bummer. Like, this movie failed on so many levels. So the story is that this kid, it's a very precocious kid, is born, and he's actually born at the same time that a really evil man dies, and suddenly the kid starts acting, or no, not suddenly, as the kid is raised, you start to see that something's a little off about him, something's not quite right about him.
Exactly, because they give the hints that, you know, he's kind of himself, and there's just like little glimmers of that other evil individual.
He's born with 2 different colored eyes.
Yes, exactly.
Which plays a factor in a really cheesy way. And then you actually see physical, like at some points you see physical manifestations that literally could not be there. And they're used for scares, and it's like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not scary. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
nonsense in this film.
Yeah, the rest of the movie is just the mom or the family, the mom and the dad. Because the trailer made it look like there was no dad in the picture, pretty much.
Well, he's barely in it.
Yeah,
so.
He's not in it very much, but they are a unit. And so the mom and the dad slowly start to figure out what's going on, and really the driving force is the mom. She tries to figure out what to do, what can she do, can anything be done? and there's conveniently a couple of people that know exactly what's going on without her doing any kind of search at all. It's just boom, presented to her on a silver platter.
And we only see them for a brief little period, and then it's like done so, you know. And they even like brush it under the mat or whatever.
Conveniences all over the place, and it doesn't make sense.
God, Orion, I was hoping for better from you guys.
It was just stupid. So I mean, yeah, you were kind of agreeing along the way. Any particular thoughts on the story for you?
It's one of the strangest films that I've watched in recent memory. Legit strange. I was even talking with the studio head, and I was like, what was up with this film?
You mean the guy running the show, not the studio head?
Yeah, exactly.
Not the head of Orion, no.
Yeah, exactly. And I told him, I was like, dude, this is one of the weirdest, strangest films. Like, it did not understand what it was trying to be. Mm-hmm. It really didn't. And it was all over the place for that sheer fact. And so, what did we get? Stupidity.
Yeah, just really bad stuff. Not entertaining, not engaging. The only thing I will say regarding the story is that where they went in the third act, or at least where they were aiming to go in the third act, kind of surprised me. I was like, really? That's kind of surprising. Okay, if they follow through on this, I'll be down.
Which they didn't.
They kind of did, but they kind of didn't. Again, I don't want to spoil what exactly happens. If they get this far and then they hear what we say right now, they'll know what's coming, so let's be careful.
But that's where I'm intrigued what you're implying here. But.
Yeah, I thought the third act was at least headed in the right direction, and whether or not they went the place I was hoping, I'm not going to tell you, but I will say that the third act at least was like, okay, at least maybe they're going to try and save it. Whether they do or not, I'll leave that up to you. But overall, even if what I was hoping happened, it wasn't enough to save the movie, is what I'm driving at.
Yeah, not at all. Non-existent. Father, a mother who really didn't give that impressionable of a performance for me. No, she was very by the books and boring. Yeah. You know,
she was not that fun to watch.
Yeah,
quite honestly.
Honestly, not at all.
She was not.
And I didn't feel the love and the cohesion in the family unit at all. And that is what makes things so much more relevant in this sort of scenario.
I'm going to give you the acting face you're going to see the absolute most. Okay, I'm going to give that to you right now. No, right here, it's going to be like...
She sucked, dude. Just to be legitimate about it, she sucked. The family unit sucked in this, and I really don't like. He's still going.
That's pretty much what it is. It's 90 minutes of that.
Yeah, honestly, and I hate just berating poor performance. You know, I try to be positive, but this movie, it was really, really bad.
I liked the kid at times.
At times.
But then he was directed poorly at other times. I will say that. I cannot lay this at the kid's feet. No. He's too young. He was directed very poorly in a lot of these moments.
Just like he's described.
Some lines he nails, but I think probably 60 to 70% of the lines fell flat for me from him. I think he nailed like 30%, and then beyond that, it was just like, come on, who's telling you to do that?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm supremely hopeful he is going to be better in It Chapter 2.
Assuming he shows, I mean, at least as a vision for Billy Boy. But let's...
As he should.
So let's talk about the sound design and the music, which you would think you could try and lay your hat on this one, but no. It was very generic sound design that was not very specific.
To a degree.
I don't think it was specific enough. Like, nowadays you know where everything is happening and you can get immersed.
Well,
this was just a muddy mid-2000s style movie.
We are supremely spoiled because we saw Alita the other night.
Well, that's true.
And that really gives so much perspective for sound and design.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But still, this couldn't have impressed you, the sound.
No, not at all. Very half-assed and very stupid in that degree.
Cinematography was we even mentioned this on the way home. We talked briefly about it. We tried not to, but we couldn't help it. The cinematography I thought was a mess in this movie. There were so many way too tight shots when it didn't need to be. Let the characters, let the scene breathe.
Truly, and I know we were in the front row, which doesn't help. But
no, that's true. And I was like, was it because we were in the front row that all the shots felt too tight? And he's like, no.
There were some very tight shots.
Unnecessarily
I felt the entire film was jumbled and just did not flow very well.
No.
Personally. It did not. Especially with oh, the dark, drastic reveals of, you know, dastard nastiness and whatever, and it just didn't hit, man. It just didn't.
It's the same thing we've seen in every other Something's Wrong with the Kid movie.
Yes.
The mom believes, the dad doesn't. The mom is trying to investigate, but when she gets, well, wait, hang on. When she gets an actual explanation, she doesn't believe again, and then very quickly, literally, it takes one scene of a bad thing to happen before she's swayed again. This happens so many times in bad kid movies. I'm so tired of it.
And we conveniently do not have enough of the father,
No.
and so you do not have that personality, that connection, that just coherence, and like.
They telegraph
and that sentiment, man. You just don't feel for
the
father.
Telegraph everything.
The father felt like a piece of shit, honestly.
Like,
I mean,
okay,
to be real about it.
Very first thing that was telegraphed, right? They're about to leave to go have the kid, right? And the pregnant wife looks over at this puppy. It's going, "We're gonna bring you home a little brother," and I'm like, "And he's gonna kill you. I guarantee it." And like, there's no, everything is telegraphed in this movie. It's so stupid.
Big time.
So bad. I really didn't like this movie. This was the boy level bad for me, and I hated the boy.
There is like donuts level of misery here. Very infuriating in that regard. So
let's talk about the effects.
Where are you gonna go? Oh, or the locked room.
Yeah. Thank you. You finished my sentence.
Yeah.
There was a very minute amount of effects. Had to be PG-13, right? Had to be.
Ironically, R-rated.
What?
Legit.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Serious,
How?
dude.
What?
Serious, dude. Yeah.
Were there F-bombs that I don't remember? Was there sex I don't remember? Oh, so bad. What a mistake.
Which is gonna, like,
this movie's gonna tank.
Yeah, which is gonna give them even less box office possibility.
It's gonna tank. They could have absolutely made this PG-13.
And honestly, it deserves to tank because this
so
movie sucks.
It's so bad.
I will be very real about it. This movie made me mad.
Yeah, me too.
It like legitimately bummed me out, infuriated me. Yeah.
I saw your head wagging you a couple times, and I was like, yeah, that's how I'm feeling on the inside. Like,
yeah.
So bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Guys, it's not worth even going that much more into. We're definitely not going to waste our time with a spoiler review. If you want to waste your money, go spoil it for yourself, because my God, it's not worth it.
Not at all. Not at all. You even have like the silly background of swords here. I mean, my God, yes, basic, basic bitch.
That's all this film deserves is a basic bitch review.
Nothing beyond.
So, that being said, that's going to do it for our review of, I was going to say The Boy, because it's just as bad, The Prodigy, and
a sequel coming out for The Boy.
I know, and that is entirely frustrating as well.
Yes.
Which makes me believe this is going to get a sequel too, which is what scares me.
I love some Katie Holmes, but
I don't like this. No, that was Lauren. Oh, she's replacing Lauren Cohen.
She's replacing Lauren Cohen.
That's it, Katie Holmes, the replacement.
Yeah.
Didn't she replace someone else? Oh no, she got replaced in the Batman movies. That's right. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for our review of The Prodigy. Watch it at your own risk. If I had to score it, I'd give it like a 1.5 out of 5.
Yeah, it's like maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, not
Come
just.
on, golf.
Anyway, until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Gracias a Jaime and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared, but it ain't gonna be from this one.
Yeah.
Well, be scared to watch it. Don't be scared to watch it.
Yeah.